Alrighty. Hello everybody. We're back with more of Chillworld today. It might be a shorter stream as I'm fighting a migraine today, but you know, we still see how long I managed to go on for. I'm gonna turn the music down a touch, give me a moment. Alrighty. So our plans today is probably to get like main defensive structures set up. That and just finishing the base in general would be nice. I would love to also deal with these caskets today. That's probably my biggest goal. I'm going to want at least 3 more bedrooms before I deal with that, though. And let's start expanding this out. Because I'd love to get a cornfield down. So that we have a decent variety of crops set up. I do need to start growing cotton again. Or just in general. I don't know if I ever started. Yeah, it doesn't look like I was growing cotton at all. Let's get that getting planted. We could definitely use. We're gonna want to get cotton up before our clothes start deteriorating too much. I did grab a mob that makes clothes slightly more durable, but it's still gonna be helpful to get them up in general. I don't want my colonists taking years to polish these walls, so I'm just gonna throw down normal walls for now. We can just improve the floor in here over time, though. So we don't have to worry too much about it. How are we doing on bricks? We're doing pretty good. It's got almost all the bricks that it needs. My planters are working on their job, very good. Or planter singular. Let's hold off on making any electricity for now. It's really not worth getting anything up until we have batteries and air conditioning set. I would love to get some real flooring down in my dining room too. Almost all these shelves are built. I need one more to get constructed. Alrighty. Cotton's getting planted. How's Burner shooting? You're 10. And you have a single passion. Not bad. Bricks has the mono sword, so we're going to want to get them our secondary Psylink once we have the opportunity. Let's see. We'll also have to check what default meditation type that this ideology gets, if it does get any. Okay, good. Looks like the altar's getting built. Probably going to have a prison behind this row of bed areas. We're just going to have 12 beds. We'll probably build a separate building somewhere over here for guests later down the line. Or just attach it to our main compound, really. It's hard to tell what we'll do immediately. Yeah, expanding the freezer out a little bit and then building up our, like, over here could be cool. But I don't know how much it would actually be used. These bedrooms are at least decent, and we'll be able to get them to slightly impressive with the help of some nice flooring. We really just need to wait for our builders to do their jobs, though, because we have everything else running pretty fine. You know, I could throw the bar over this area, but that'd mean we'd have to make a separate freezer, which I'd be fine with. Separate freezer and a separate kitchen. I don't like splitting things too far apart, but it might be a good idea. Yeah, we're storing way more food than we actually need right now, which is good to see. Unfortunately, all of that's going to spoil before we get too much done, but you know, that's fine. Let's get those chopped. I want to throw down these gravel paths because they keep everybody at 100% movement speed, which is extra helpful, especially when Cheetah has peg leg. Let's actually take a look at that. What's your moving at? 80%? It's a bit spooky. Miscellaneous. Where is ideology? Ritual spot. Damn, that faction gets a cool ideology symbol rather than just a cube. Ah, crap, these corner bricks might not get made. Research finished on batteries. We'll want to make a battery room in that case. Where do I even throw batteries, honestly? Because I have plans for everywhere else immediately. Could just build a side room here. And we do have a tiger in base, so we'll need to deal with that soon. Don't know why they replanted those potatoes. There shouldn't be a growing zone there. Yeah, this room's mainly dull because of all the chunks in it. Let's get this out of there. Are you a light sleeper or something? Because you're always up. Yeah, you're a quick sleeper. And super immune. Cooler overall, cooler. Okay, prototype construction's ready. That's quite nice. And I will need to unsuspend slate brick creation. Which means bricks will go and do their job soon enough. Okay, hopefully once they get that bedroom done, they'll start working on the wall, because I would really like to get that up. Damn, how much work does this thing take to construct? Work to build 2003, goddamn. I should probably move hoopstones away from the dead body pile. I'll throw a Game of Ur down in the dining room. Oh, this made of steel? We want those. Three desperate refugees. We do not have the bedding for 3 desperate refugees. While the actual work would be nice, I can't afford a betrayal right now. A platypus. It doesn't do much. Real quick, everybody, how about you do me a favor and we deal with this tiger real quick? Yup. Alright, Brick's got bitten once. But other than that, we did pretty good. And stab it right in the tail. Yeah, how does that work? Alright, somebody please tend to bricks. Our ideology room's starting to look quite nice, at least. The antechamber. I don't, who has our highest social? I feel like nobody here has very good social. Yeah, you're 0, you're 0, you're 3. You're 0, you're 0, you're 2. Okay, Cheetah has the best social, so they'll be the, Commissar of Eshtog. That's a pretty cool effect, at least. I wish it was more centered, but it's a cool effect. Yippee! Wait, did they make bricks that... Why? They made the wrong person the commissar. Great. $170%. Pretty solid. Hunter locks suitable weapon. Yeah, who cares? Tiger leather sells for a good chunk at least. Now, hopefully the walls can start getting worked on. We have 5 meals. We need Bernard to start working on that. Got still have just under 1,000 pemmican. Quite nice. Now, in case these caskets decide to randomly open, how much steel do we have? We have 700. I can afford it. We're going to need to do a lot of strip mining. We also need this to be hauled before the walls get built. Bricks, haul plus, priority 1. Let's make sure we get all the steel from that vein beforehand, before the wall makes them blocked off completely. Choose graphic. I'd like it to look like that, and then I would like to link the settings of all of these. Clear all. We're only going to allow food and ambrosia on these shelves. Then on these shelves, we're going to allow everything but food and ambrosia. There we go. Oh, marriage. Right next to the corpse pile. Very nice. Okay, we're making good progress in air conditioning. Alright, Cheetah, what are you doing? Good, you're working on the wall. We're definitely going to want to move our heal root crop as well. Quest lag? Quest lag. Back is a decent constructor and okay at crafting. Though you distrust men. Expires in 6 days. We can get this room fitted up for a prisoner in 6 days. I don't know if I want to be keeping an extra mouth feed. Issue is I'll have to have somebody actually prioritizing wardening. We're definitely gonna want to get plate armor, especially for bricks. More spacecraft chunks, not awful. Okay, and they're getting most of that iron hulled back too. Raid the Blue Tree Settlement. 2 people, one with a grenade launcher and one with a heavy SMG. Oh boy. We're definitely going to want to spread out a little bit. Who are you attacking? You're attacking Cheetah. Cheetah, go on the move. Herb, get inside. Bricks, get inside as well. You tend Herb without medicine, you chased after you. They're trying to run and gun, but they're kind of spazzing out. Are you catching up? I can't tell. Now you're going about the same speed. Well, we have a heavy SMG now, so that's cool. I forget, does our ideology care about tainted clothes? Tattered apparel, don't care. Tainted apparel, disapproved. We need 10 regrowth points. In order to change anything, I'd assume. Shuttle crash. You're good at art, which means you're useless. You're good at attacking. You're not really good at much else, though. You're good at mining and crafting. We really need a crafter. That's pretty far away from base. Okay, Castro is stabilized. Very good. That's all we need. Hopefully they decide to join us. It'd be nice being able to have bricks just focus on mining or whatever instead of having them kind of split between multiple tasks. All I know is that we need to make sure Plague survives at all costs. Oh, come on. You built the wall in a stupid order. Well, I guess that's just going to be like that forever. Alrighty, we got 1,000 steel. It's pretty solid. Mind-shattering pain. The pain makes me sublime. I wish to become it. Okay. And you don't like indoor lights. Interesting idea, legend. And we're unable to do that quest, because that is an endgame thing. Let's see. How are you doing? Good. People are actually feeding you. These crates are nice and trapped for when we decide to do that. I can't believe we got a mono sword still. So good. The terror nowhere. I would not be surprised if that was some sort of relic. Morning, you boiling more enemies with your tactics? Not today. We're probably not going to be cooking anyone. At least not yet. We're not that desperate for food at the moment. Maybe if we get more desperate, we'll start roasting people. Okay, your job is to craft, and your secondary job is to research. Actually, your secondary job is going to be hauling and cleaning. You're okay at doctoring. But we got a new colonist, hell yeah. Castro is going to go in there. Making fries and fish sticks, want some, so no need to eat people. I mean, I don't think you can digitalize them real easily. Otherwise, I'd say yes. Equip that recurve bow, please. Then you can go craft gunk. That might just be hauling stuff from one stockpile to the other, because we're not supposed to have resources in here anymore. When you send on post, it just takes 2 weeks or so. I don't think it'd be good by then, unfortunately. Oh boy, Flash Storm is kind of sketchy, but we don't have anything that needs to be kept alight anymore. Or we don't have to worry about base fires currently. We're past the stage where we're using wood for construction material. Just make sure we get a roof on everything. Okay, the Flash Storm isn't in our base, but it's probably gonna get really damn close. Plague, why are you sleeping over there? You have a bed, Plague. Let's throw down some gravel in here. And we do want to get a torch in there as well. All the blood is still on the floor from when we fought those insectoids earlier. Or the other day, I should say. How are you doing? You're doing really good. But you're sad that we haven't executed anybody. And a mad boomalope, of course. How many mad boomalopes have we dealt with at this point? Okay, you're there. Let's get Burner out here. Burner's got an ammo belt that lets him shoot faster.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, Bricks, I would like you to prioritize working on that fire. Boomalopes are very scary. Okay, and apparently it's quite chilly outside. which is surprising considering we're in a tropical rainforest. Oh goodness. You know, game, you're supposed to summon rain after a fire gets too big. Any day now. This is killing my FPS. Yeah, we're down to 14 FPS. Here it's just like 4 Celsius, yeah. You might not want to be standing there, buddy. Is the fire on fire, or did we just refuel it? We refueled it. There's so much fire. My FPS just die when I look at it. The game's supposed to call in mercy rain after a fire gets too big, but it doesn't seem to be doing that right now. Which is really unfortunate. Cheetah, why are you injured? Okay, I thought they were injured, but no, they were just carrying a corpse. Game forgot what it should do. Yeah, that's fairly common. Okay, Cheetah, I'd like you to equip the double-action revolver. Herb, what do you have equipped? Good bow. Just equip it. Please. What the hell? Like a quarter of the map's burned down at this point. You're like hell diving to the floor of the ship. Forgot it should hold you when it leaves space and seconds to falling to a planet. Or yesterday. Hell diving to the floor of the ship. Forgot it should hold you. It was in space. Second falling to the planet. Huh. Weird. Sounds like a good time, though. You fell through the ship, I'm guessing. Oh my goodness. Bruh. I might have to activate developer mode because this is just killing my frames. Okay, everybody, you're only allowed inside. Just don't watch the fire. If it's not there, you don't watch it. Or it's not there if you don't watch it. Yeah. That's what I'll have to do. What is your certainty in your religion? 68%. Alright, not great, not bad. It's still burning. At least it's going to save us some effort in deconstructing this. Though the game's going to yell at me about the roof collapsing. What the hell? Mercy Rain, where are you? Oh yeah, there's fire in a home area. I wonder where. Oh boy. Hopefully that doesn't spread to the crops. Okay, here comes the Mercy Rain. And here returns my FPS. God. It burnt down almost half the map. Between the Boomalope and the Flash Storm. Now we just sort of need to wait till these walls get completed. Of course, the Mercy rains a thunderstorm, so it's going to try to start more fires. And then again, there isn't much left for it to burn down at this point. Good afternoon, gamer. Welcome on in, Nerbley. How goes it? What were you playing the other day? I don't think I got a chance to hop in. I think you were doing some For the King 2 last. You good? How am I doing? I'm alive. Just enjoying some RimWorld since I have nothing better to do. You played Abiotic Factor, New Vegas, and For the King. Yeah. Abiotic Factor does seem like a blast. I played the entire demo through with a buddy. I just don't have money for games after buying RimWorld. It went on sale for like the first time ever a little bit ago, so I decided to yoink it. I'm gonna grab a caravan hitching spot so that whoever's... that's a lot of ducks. Transport pod crash. You're great at melee, and about nothing else. You're from something called the Secret Cooperative, so I don't think I'm gonna save you. Abiotic is neato. There's lots of news content coming, so it's good to wait. RimWorld is a great pickup, yeah. It is a fantastic game. I think I've owned it for about a month now, and I already have 100 hours in it. The modding community goes pretty insane for it as well. I think I'm running a bunch myself, probably around like 40, 50 mods, mostly quality of life stuff. Just add a little bit of variety to the base game. Yeah, even on sale, 100 hours in a month is, even on sale, RimWorld was absurdly expensive. It was like 118 bucks or something. 100 hours a month is rookie numbers. Didn't you have like 100 in a week of Zomboid? Yeah, I did. Like my first 2 weeks of Zomboid, I got like 150 hours or something ridiculous like that. That game really sucked me in. How much is RimWorld? If you include all the DLC when it's not on sale, it's around 180 bucks. That's with all DLC included. But since it was on sale, it was 118. It is ludicrously expensive. So far, I'd say it's worth it, but like that is not an okay amount to charge for a game. You kind of need the DLC to play it too, because like without a random DLC, you can't get shelving. You can't have compacted stockpiles without one of the DLCs. I always aim for $1 an hour, so if you can get 120 hours, it's worth it. I think I already have that much. 160 hours, yeah. Personally, I normally aim for about 50 cents an hour. Just because of the amount of non-existent income I have, I kind of have to. Research finished is smithing. Hell yeah. Let's get the stonecutters benched, moved into the crafting room. I think my lowest is 7 days to die at like 0.2 cents an hour. Yeah, I could see that. 7 days to die is actually coming out soon. Yeah, I'm really concerned about that. I'm kind of done caring about that game, to be honest, but in the 1.0 trailer, they show the awful, like, water condenser things, so I assume they're not changing that system back, even though literally everybody hates it. Well, literally everybody who's not just trying to ride the developers hates it anyway. It is ridiculous. That game is nowhere near ready for 1.0. It's not even ready for a beta. When it releases, the price is going to be like $45 or something insane. Yeah, it's purely a greed-based move. The developers have like feedback turned off in every single page, blog, whatever they have, so it's just ridiculous. Bricks is minor break risk because he's a wimp. Oh, lightning struck our rice. At least it was freshly harvested. Bricks, do you mind friggin' helping with that? Help prioritize. Help with the fire, please. Yeah, it would take a lot of money. Somebody would have to pay me a lot of money to say 7 days to die is worth 15 bucks. Much less $45. That's ridiculous. It didn't look like they were planning on adding any particular amount of content to 1.0 either. It's just kind of like, oh hey, we're putting the game in 1.0 so people stop complaining about it being early access now. And so they have an excuse to just abandon the game, probably. Looks like a lot they're adding 1.0 has already been in mods for years. Ah, of course. But they're not going to change the water system back, which is the biggest thing. Like, literally nobody liked that decision. How is it staying? Well, I know how it's staying. It's because the developers don't listen to feedback, period, but still. They're just cowards. Okay, bricks. Where are you at? Lucky to prioritize? No. You've seen that a lot lately, smaller dev teams just not caring about what their player base says. I mean, if it was, say, a game like Dark Souls, I could understand, because that's, like, very much due to the developer's vision directly. But for games like 7 Days to Die, you need player feedback. For a Souls-like, you just sort of balance it and have players learn to deal with that themselves, but for a survival game, you need constant player interaction, feedback, and other gunk. Okay, we have about a quarter of the wall left to build. I feel like overall I've been disappointed by survival games. So many and almost all of them are terrible. Yeah. I mean, Valheim's getting the Ashlands update soon, which is pretty exciting, but there's still just so much with that game that's just slow. I hope they do a co-op series on it once the Ashlands does come out. At least if mods get updated, because I'm not playing that game without quality of life mods. Building in Valheim is absolutely awful. I love the building in Valheim. That's the part I like the most. Oh. I like how it encourages you to have an actual base. Like with the games like Minecraft and stuff, you can just build a hole in the ground and you don't have to care about your base for the entire rest of the game. But with Valheim, it encourages you to make a fancy looking shelter because you get stamina bonuses from it. The gravity system takes some getting used to, but it's really fun to work with once you get used to it. I guess you don't like base maintenance? Yeah, there is a lot of that in the game. The farming system is pretty alright too, but there needs to be a way to, like, mass plant. The main thing I didn't like about the game is that it heavily relies on consumable, randomly spawning resources. Like, all of the later game foods start to take, like, berries and stuff from the forest, and there's just no good way to get those in mass by default. Like, you can't plant berry bushes. But there's a mod that fixes that. You do hate that when Ashlands comes out, you need to start a new world? Yeah, that sucks a bit. Explored too much of your current world? Yeah. Honestly, Valheim in general just needs a lot more randomly spawning structures. Like, I want to come across a collapsed watchtower out in the wild and clear a bunch of skeletons out of there for a reward of, like, finding a few gems or some cash. Like, I want more emergent gameplay rather than gotta find the copper, gotta find the copper, gotta find the silver, gotta find the silver. Please don't allow corpses. They did add some stuff to the snow biomes, but it's pretty rare, yeah. Okay, I should be working on getting power up, but I'd like to wait until this wall is actually built. Enemies are going to be targeting my power producers the first thing. Scaling's also rough. As soon as you go up a tier, your old gear is almost completely useless. I kind of like that. I just wish the dodge roll was better. There's a lot of strategies that you can... wooden stool masterwork, yes. There's a lot of strategies that you can use to sort of bypass the scaling gap, but which are actually kind of fun to come up with, but the dodge roll just sucks so much, especially since you have to press like 3 buttons to trigger it. You have to press a direction, you have to hold right click, and then you have to press spacebar. Rather than just direction plus spacebar. Or spacebar. I suppose that's fine when the game has a jump, but, like, just allow me to set a dedicated dodge roll keybind. I don't mind the scaling of the gears particularly, but I do mind the cost increase. You do love how punishing the deaths are. I could do with or without the punishing deaths, honestly. I don't like the gear loss on death, but I do like the minor skill loss on death. Because doing a death run just isn't fun, especially if you're on a boat or something. But I do like you being set back a little bit in scaling for dying. I would much prefer it to be one or the other, personally. I'm not a big fan of grave runs. But that's just my opinion. Okay, wall is almost finished. Should take us maybe a day to get that finished up. If we have enough bricks anyway. We have no sandstone bricks. Or no not limestone, slate bricks. We need slate. Get a good chunk of steel from that. Nice. We gotta get 3 more bedrooms completed before we bother opening this. Some of them might be willing to join us. Or they might just be hostile and completely wreck my colony because they'll have fancy gear. Eltex Meteor, I couldn't really care right now. Research finished on plate armor. We're getting research done faster than I can build things, which is nice. And of course my dog starts barking during stream. She's like perfectly quiet most of the time. I put that backwards. Let's not have... Yes, I want to heat up the freezer and cool the outside. I'm gonna need a spot to throw down 1 or 2 batteries. Beauty is minus 15, so I don't want to put that anywhere I care about. I could just throw it in the crafting room for now. But I would have to wire that up. How many components do we have? We have 2 components. How much does this take? Takes 2. Okay, we have 2 components outside of that, so we can only build 1 of these batteries. But yeah, any other games you're looking forward to, Nerdly? Because at the moment, I'm mainly looking forward to game updates, not actual games. Oh, and we need 3 components for the over-the-wall cooler. I'm mainly just looking forward to Rogue Core. The Deep Rock Galactic roguelike. The spaceship will hopefully have some good old components for us. Yes, 5 components. Fantastic. Maybe a Hyperlight Breaker. Yeah, that game does seem quite cool. Is it coming out this year? I didn't know if there was an actual release date yet. And we're out of wood. It's Gearbox though, so yeah. That's understandable. Cold snap. Okay, we have a good amount of food stocked up. We just need to get this freezer working. And our wall is complete. We're just gonna throw that down for now. Maybe the Risk of Rain 2 DLC will have significant gameplay changes. I kind of doubt it. But new maps for that game are going to be nice, regardless of whether it actually changes up the core gameplay. I want a melee rework so bad, but I feel like a lot of the community doesn't know that they want melee rework, as full of myself as that sounds. Like, I do sound so full of myself saying that, I have to admit, but also, like, the melee classes in that game are just, they're just not great. They feel okay to play at first, but then when you realize that every melee class just boils down to you're waiting for your R skill to come off cooldown. it just becomes a little bit sad. All of my crops are dead, which is kind of unfortunate. But we do have a good stockpile of food. Let's make sure the freezer is freezing things. And let's make sure that the wind turbine has good clearance. Okay, the power cord is set up for the most part. I do need to connect it to the battery, though. Ooh, that's sketchy. We don't really have a way of keeping our base warm right now. We're gonna show research for beer brewing. What else do I want? We're getting research faster than we can actually progress, which is good, but kind of annoying. Sure, I'll research gunsmithing, even though we won't be able to do that for ages. Oh, I need to research machining first? Yeah, that makes sense. Let's... Whoops, I have no clue what I canceled. Whatever. Let's research solar panels, then machining. Do you have a sidearm? You don't. Equip that as a sidearm, please. Castro will equip that knife as a sidearm. I want to make sure all my people are kitted out. Bricks, why did you trap yourself? Don't do that, please. Speaking of that, convert plague. Certainty's down to 69%. Nice. Bricks is throwing a party, and they're actually doing it in the dining room. Hell yeah. Okay, at least the party gives them a little bit of recreation back. That's nice. Our ideology room's looking good. We'll definitely want to expand it in the future. We'll probably just end up making it longer this way. We do also need a throne room in order to get Cheetah their Psylink. Cold Snap is still hitting us hard. Very hard. Oh, it's snowing in the tropical rainforest. That's great. And we don't have any cotton. Kind of sketchy. Yeah, all my starter colonists don't have clothes that are warm enough. We do have a bit of light leather, though, so hopefully that'll get us a couple parkas. Why is the ideal vision room so warm? Probably because nobody opens the door in there. Well, at least the wind's going crazy. Powering up that battery real nice. Oh boy. Snow is scary. Oh, and the cold snap's over. Okay. Grass is already starting to regrow. I could use a trader. I don't have a ton of stuff that I could sell, but it'd still be nice regardless. A bulk's good trader would probably buy some of our rice, too. Chop down those trees, please. Minor break risk on bricks, because they have slightly higher expectations. Mad guinea pigs. Alright, burner, herb, and cheetah. Please get to the front lines. Oh, herb's already been bitten. Burn it, stab it, please. Thank you. Cheetah, tend without medicine. Alright, is that all of them? Looks like it. I want to make sure nobody gets a wound infection, so I gotta make sure I get them patched up quick. Probably would have been better to actually use some medicine on them, but we're not doing great on herbal medicine. And Cheetah is pregnant. Let me just assign a termination real quick. And who's our best doctor? It might be Bricks. Oh, our best doctor might be the person who needs an operation. Brains has the same amount of doctoring, at least. Brains. I mean, we have a doctor, though. Oh, just right in their bed. You know, that works, I guess. Successful. She's probably going to be asleep for most of the day now, though, because she's going to be under anesthetic. We just cannot afford to deal with a child right now. The game counts children as fully grown colonists, so it counts towards your overall scaling, and we do not have the weapons to deal with that. Where are you going, Blake? Okay, we are getting some of this parkas built at least. build a copy and reinstall. I'm gonna want a dedicated research room over there. Get people out of the kitchen, make it a little bit better. We are going to want a butcher's table. It increases the amount of meat you get from actually chopping up things. Why? Really? Really? You two got yourself trapped in there. Fantastic. They're not going to be super happy about that. Actually, they might be. Their mood's still quite high. Well, go commit recreation if you're so recreation starved. There you go. Okay, yeah, we need some more meals being made. Now that we have a freezer, we can start making more simple meals instead of just pemmican. I'd like to keep some pemmican as a backup, though, because that stuff doesn't spoil. And let's see, speaker. Alright, we need somebody to be assigned as the colony leader, which I'll probably just make Cheetah. Our colony's relatively well established, so I think I'll be able to deal with it, especially since they have a spouse. They'll be naturally happier because of that. You have high expectations and you're still a little bit happy. Nice. Next thing I'll want to do is probably get a dedicated hospital. I'm debating whether to build it here or here. I might honestly just build the hospital near the front gates, because that's probably where people are going to be injured the most. I want it to be easily accessible. But I don't know if I want it to be disconnected, because that means I'm going to have to spend extra components heating and cooling it. Inspired creativity. Hell yeah. Let's start the day off with a nice little festival. Our ideology in music is very menacing. Rocks. Hey, how goes it about it? I hope I didn't miss your message for too long. We're just starting to get things properly established. Ritual room's complete. We're getting some extra bedrooms before we open up the crypto sleep caskets, and the wall has been done. We're just leaving defenses basic for a moment. Until I get turrets, I don't think I need embrasures too badly. Only 10 seconds or so. Alright, good. Cheetah's created a masterwork wooden filing cabinet. Thank you so much for unnecessarily raising my colony wealth. Stop being happy, damn it. Does it actually increase work speed more? No, it doesn't. It looks like we did manage to get parkas up for everybody, so that's quite nice. They're even different colors. So, how's the rim? The rim is going just fine, honestly, which is surprising. I don't think we've been raided yet today, but we did have a Mad Animal event. Yeah, Mass Animal Insanity, and we had a cold snap. Oh yeah, we've been raided once today. Dude with a heavy SMG and a grenade launcher. It was pretty damn sketchy. One of our colonists got down to half health basically immediately, but we scared him off. I would like to swap to electrical lights, but the small amount of heat that the torch lamps are providing right now is actually really useful, so I'm going to leave them for now. Mind if you're in the middle of the heat wave, both in real life and the game, no plants are growing, no wildlife, so you know what that means. Yippee! Starvation! Let's get some tile down in the dining room. The better the dining room, the bigger the mood boost is. By the way, guess what? Let me guess, you need steel. Yeah, how you know? Oh, you've only needed it for like the last real life week and the last like probably 3 years in your game. There, the dining room's somewhat impressive now. Quite nice. Over 10 years. Goddamn. Research is finished on carpet making. What research do we even have queued up? A good amount. Statues, rugs, solar panels, and machining. Okay, and we have 2 people on researching. Let's get one more bedroom up, and then we'll open up those crypto sleep caskets. Let's get some trees to be chopped down before they get burned down again. I think it might be 20. You have the speed higher than yours, and you've even buffed it. And lightning struck our wind turbine. Fantastic. Better than it striking our rice directly. Not like it's grown very much. We should have enough food to get us through the next harvest. Inspired recruitment. Ooh. Days and nights come and go, but steel will never find me. Apparently. I'm gonna wait till everybody gets up and eats breakfast, then I'm gonna pop open these caskets. Actually, I should wait till this bedroom gets completed first, my bad. Use graphic. I like that one for my basic storerooms. Takes a little bit to change it though. Oh wait, stop insulting each other. You get snippets from guns and you smell them what you can, but it's like 10s and 12s of steel at a time, yeah. And a single light costs like 15 steel. How's the social looking for everybody? Surprisingly decent. Yeah, Herb likes nobody because they're just bad at social. But our social is looking surprisingly decent, all things considered. Not yours, I think it's 50 for the mines. What, do you have, like, upgraded lights or something? Fan lights, they help keep the temperature equalized or something at least. Nice. I should really replace these doors with stone doors, but it already takes them long enough to cook stuff. It's not a lot, mind you, but every little bit helps, of course. Okay, I do need to add an extra hour of recreation to everybody's schedule. Because they're getting quite low on recreation later in the day. And I have to wait till... what's it called? And I gotta wait till our cotton's done to really make any more clothing, unfortunately. Alrighty, everybody. I need to draft you up for a moment. Blake, please prioritize using that. Bricks. Run. Oh no. They got a turret pack. Well, we're gonna get lots of gear. Bio-coated SMG, turret pack, heavy SMG, plasteel and component. You were just already dead inside your coffin, apparently. Bio-coated, why's it gotta be bio-coated? Wow. Say, do you have a lot of steel? I have silver, a lot of it. Want to trade? Please trade with me. I wish. I think I only have 700 steel currently, and I haven't even started using much yet. I had 1,000 a moment ago, but then I decided to make some plate armor. Why are you making that out of plasteel? Please don't do that. Finish making that one currently, but don't make them out of plasteel. Or don't, I guess. 1,000, give! No, it's mine. I had a heavy SMG and a normal SMG, okay. It sucks that service rifle's bio-coated. I'll at least probably be able to sell it or smelt it down. Oh, damn. They just decided to join right away. Alright, then. I can't complain about that. I really should have checked their stats first, but they're really good at combat. They're good at combat and research. I should have checked their age, too. They're 60. Oh, boy. Yeah, they're going to die. There's somebody I'm not going to mind dying, at least. They're just going to be prioritizing research. I forget, did you have a bio-coated weapon? Marjo cannot walk. Okay. Marjo is no longer incapable of walking. Quite nice. Equip that heavy SMG and then be on your way. Huh, 300 steel from that, not bad. And what gear do you have? Builder's jacket, flak vest, and flak pants. Not bad. Not bad at all. Just have to keep an eye on food until the next harvest, really. I'll probably end up putting carpets in the rest of the room. Just a little bit of tile right by the doorway, though. Bricks ain't doing great due to being in pain, but in general, we're doing pretty alright. Coagulator, cool. Ah, that's what compact weaponry is. I'll probably end up selling that tech print. I don't really care about elbow blades and stuff. Aw, the turret's sleeping with him. How cute. You're working on plate armor now, yeah? Yeah. And Marjo's on a food binge because they were ravenously hungry. You know, that's fair enough. We have enough pemmican and still have a decent amount of crops. Our rice will at least be grown before that becomes a problem. We do have a lot of people now, though, so I do have to be careful about accepting any more. We have 8 people. And we also still need to wait for our cotton to grow, which takes absolutely forever. How's our colony wealth looking? It's looking pretty alright. Did all the ambrosia get burned down? Yes, it did. Let's make a save real quick in case anything sketchy happens. We did get 100 gold from clearing that area out, at least. Smelter destroy thing, details, inequality, normal and below, weapons, smelting. Biocoded, down to a lot not biocoded things. And just no apparel. We can sell off clothing to just about anybody. We can't sell off biocoded weapons to almost anybody. Do a conversion ritual again. Brix has fairly low social, so this is always going to take ages. Nice. It was much more effective than I expected it to be. And everybody sits down to have a nice meal. Our rice is about grown. How are we doing on components? In terms of components, we have no components. All right. Raid. A group of tribespeople have arrived. I didn't see whether they were attacking immediately or not. I assume they are, though, so we're going to get ourselves set up real quick. And that appeared to be a good assumption. What on earth are you fellas wearing? You're wearing cloth toques. Alright. Yeah, we have two people with heavy SMGs, so we're doing quite good for ourselves. We'll take all their weapons to sell as well. Yeah, I don't care about having a Yiddikin. Hey, Dr. Doofus raiding with a party of 32. Hell yeah. Welcome on in, everybody. Let's see. I assume you guys were playing some more Stardew Valley today? Yeah. How's that been going? Let's see. We're just playing some RimWorld. We just successfully fended off a raid. This is my first long-term attempt for tribal, and we're messing with the ideology systems too. You're nearing the end of year 3. I don't know too much about that game, all things considered. Lazarick is raiding with a party of 19. Hell yeah. I assume that you were doing more started with Doof as well. Like 3 million-ish? Sounds like good progress. Rock and Stone! Hell yeah. But yeah, welcome on in, Raiders. I never know how to respond to raids or like donations or anything, but I suppose that's something I have to work on. First indeed. Totally. I don't know why I put that command there, just I felt like it'd be a good meme. Alrighty. I'm pretty sure our highest social person has a social of 3, so we're not going to be getting great deals on any of this. But we can check it out anyway. You still don't know how to respond to raid subs, etc. Yeah, I just never know how to actually... I don't know how to convey my thanks well enough. You're not going to get me with a grabber that easily. That sound effects jump scared me a good number of times, which means I should probably swap it out for something that's more likely to catch me off guard. Luciferum's worth a lot, though. You keep trying. Indeed you do. Well, you had to end early because you're super tired. You need to take a nap, then get the lawn mowed. Alrighty, well, good luck with that. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I appreciate the lurk and the raid. I'm just gonna buy as many components as I can. It's gonna be a while until we can actually make our own. I would like to sell the tech print. Sell the beer and the poncho. Do we sell our gold? Same, but not mowing the lawn. I'm the one running the community night tonight. Nice. Any plans on what you guys are going to be playing? Gonna be doing some more EDF 5 or what? Let's sell all of our Panthera fur. Just sell all of our skins in general. We'll sell the ducks that we have, I guess. EDF's only 4-player. We want larger games if we can. Ah. And I think we'll just be okay with that. We're spending basically all of our cash on components, but we need them bad. Oh, and they're throwing a party. Okay. But yeah, this is our little colony so far. We've had some of our... we've had a few struggles, but it's been going pretty smooth, all things considered. So things like words in stream, Jackbox with the dub, etc. Yeah, finding party games for like more than 4 or 5 people is always rough. But yeah, we're just big chillin'. Golf with viewers, I mean friends. You know, in some cases, what's the difference? I mean, I know there is quite a big difference, but you know, whatever. Semantics. I gotta remember what project I was planning on working on next. And these people sealed themselves in. Please make sure you have a way out. And we have people working on research. What are you doing? You're hauling. We should have seen if we could sell our chem shine. I don't think I saw the option for it. Have you seen the 8 without a table debuff? Oh boy, have I seen it. Oh. We actually had a tribal start here, so we started out without even having tables unlocked. But yeah, the 8 without a table debuff is so stupid. Such a meme. I saw my friend die, -3 mood. I ate without a table, -3 mood. It's great that watching one of your buddies die is equivalent to not eating with a table. There's a mod that instead of getting the debuff, the pawn explodes. Rimworld, but I can't eat without the table. I can see the YouTube video now. We are low on raw food. Rice should be ready to harvest tomorrow, though. It's pretty funny, yeah. Let's build an extra wind turbine while we have the components. But in general, we're probably going to want to be saving them. What do we want to build next? I know I'm getting a prison set up over here. Okay, I need to mine this one more block outwards. I doubt we'll actually end up utilizing this prison much, but it'll be nice to have regardless. I need furniture, bed. Okay, I made this one too big, so I don't actually need to. I don't actually need to expand it though. We don't care about the prisoners being too happy. It just makes them take a little bit longer to convert, which usually ain't too big of a problem. We just want to make sure that they have a table, really. We'll give them nice wooden floors in case they decide to set themselves on fire. And we'll just fill the rest of that with slate tile. I want to get some better flooring down in the bedrooms, but I really can't until... I really can't properly do that until we have carpets, because I want to put that down. Research finished in statues, not bad. I do want to build a hospital, but I don't know where I'm going to put it. I want it to be relatively close to the front of our base. And I do want it to be close to the stockpile. So I guess I'll put it here. We're still leaving ourselves room in this direction to expand our freezer if we need to as well. That's honestly a little bit big for a hospital. I can reduce that down to like this size. Where's the cancel order? I don't need too many beds. And we need trees to be chopped. Half of our map burned down earlier today, so we don't really have a ton of trees active. Or a ton of trees in our immediate area, that is. I should really move the corpse pile. But I'm lazy, so I'm not going to. I do want electric lights inside the hospital because they give generally better light, which will improve our research chances. Not research, what's it called? Operation success chances. I'm thinking I'm going to build a bar over here. Have a nice beer brewing area. Well, that got up and running surprisingly fast. We do have the hospitality mod, so if we want, we can basically build a hotel. Instead of a bedroom here, I think I'm going to throw a battery room down. I can reinstall batteries, yeah? Good. Throw a steel door on that so invaders can't really get in, or at least they won't prioritize it. Then again, if they make it all the way to our base, it's probably over already, but you know, whatever. Yeah, I just eat in the prison instead of the nice dining room that's right there. Thank you so much for that. Now they're gonna be like, oh, it was a mediocre dining room instead of it was a slightly impressive dining room. And we do need somebody making slate bricks. Are we out of chunks? Yeah, we're more or less out of slate chunks. I think we've used up almost all of them on the entire map. Yeah, there's some like in this general area and in this general area, but we've used everything that's immediately close by. We're gonna need to start a mine. And let's clear home area from here so that my people aren't trying to fight fires outside of the walls. There we go. Good day, everyone. Welcome on in, Terrancore. How's it going? Apparently we're out of steel now, which is just fantastic. So we extra need a mine. Pretty good. That's always good to hear. We're gonna start a mine and probably strip mine out from that. We need steel. There are a few things in the map we could deconstruct for it, but I'd rather just try and find it in a mine. Though that'll take a bit of time. Oh, do you now? Couldn't even wire up my base with 1,000 steel. Then again, I did build 2 sets of light plate armor. Recreation starve. Well, go do your damn recreation. Oh, our recreation item got burnt down. Well, if you find any, you mind sharing? Oh, you don't need it nearly as much. You need it really badly, but this colony hasn't even been established yet. Like, we only got 2 batteries. The horrors. And I don't think the batteries are even connected to the grid right now. Yeah, they're not. You know how bad I need it? I know how badly you need it, but I need it more. Because I'm just starting. Do we need to have a Cold War over steel? I mean, no. I don't have anything. Honestly, your best bets for finding steel is to probably caravan, which sucks. Caravan and set up like a camp for steel mining with a couple of your people. You have been? Hmm. The issue is steel is really heavy though, so you can't carry much of it back even if you do find a good chunk. How did breaking that block make that room dirty? Major break wrist on bricks. Bro, go do recreation! We have a board game. And we have hoopstones now. They have scheduled recreation, but he's refusing to do recreation for some reason. And now we strip mine. Okay, good. They're doing recreation now. Apparently just nobody likes the board game of Ur. Getting some steel from smelting. Components, not bad. But that's not what I need currently. At least we're getting plenty of slate chunks out of this. I suppose I should make the one closest to the main door for medical. Are you an undergrounder? Yes, yes you are. We're making pretty good progress at least. We got the wall finished. We dealt with the ancient danger the rest of the way. Quest available. Prisoner lady. Wants you to keep her for 15 days. Venom Fangs and Venom Talon. I do not have the food for that. Wait, what happened to all the food? I thought we just harvested the rice. Unless we already burnt through that, and that's really bad news. I'm gonna need another field just for rice. And then I'm going to move my heal root field to here. Oh, damn it. It selected multiple fields. I hate it when it does that. I'm glad I caught that food issue, but we should be able to harvest our potatoes in a moment. As a matter of fact, I'll have you harvest potatoes early. Losing quite a bit of efficiency there, but we need the food. I don't want to be burning through my pemmican this much. Wow, there is not much small game on our map. Hunting the chinchilla with a heavy SMG. Not the platypus. Nar, Perry. Perry the platypus? Well, I guess it was just a normal platypus. It's not blue. Things are going quite well, at least. haven't hit any steel. Our base is efficient, but man, does it look kind of boring. That's what I get for not cleaning it out properly, I guess. Ah, crap, potatoes are planted by default. I forgot about that. And we just want a ton of wood, so I'm going to have that all be chopped down. Mainly, I want to build these to force them to come straight in, so that they're less likely to take cover on corner blocks. That, and it'll give us an opportunity to put some turrets down in the future. Bracers to let us, our ranged units, hide behind cover, basically. And we'll be able to have our melee dudes stationed here and here, so the enemies will hopefully rush up, and then our melee people can just sort of double team them. But we do need a second melee person in order for that to work. Ah, crap. I messed that up a little bit. Enemies can use it for cover too if I'm not careful. Okay, good. The rice got harvested. Kind of low yield, though. Oh, that's weird. Okay, I need to make that go out a little bit more. And I have no way of making that symmetrical. Eh. I need the blueprint mod to actually make that symmetrical. I might grab that in the future. Oh. Missed a few. Get some dirt paths so that it's harder to burn up my area immediately. We get raided by impids, it's going to be quite helpful. And it'll, most importantly, it'll stop trees from growing in here, which is real nice when I'm trying to have a covered position. Good, very good. My nice orange sandbags. Cotton is almost ready to harvest, and it looks like we're stabilized on food too. And a little bit of hunting went a surprisingly decent way. Really? That mining revealed 0 steel. Wow. Unlucky. And we still don't have any. Damn. Granulum pods sprout. I'm tempted. I don't think I care enough, though. That and the moment somebody steps outside of our base, they're going to be hunted by that jaguar. Inspired surgery. Very nice. I am going to be right back. Hopefully nothing terribly bad happens while I'm away. Alrighty. I return. Good, nothing bad happened. The game has been surprisingly chill towards us today, which I find frankly concerning. Like, we only gotten one raid in 2 hours. That's a pretty big red flag. There's only like a 2-person raid as well. And a rat self-tamed. It's always a rat. Mad Cassowary, alrighty. At least it wasn't the one inside our base. Bricks, why are you so sad? Because you saw a rotting corpse. Yeah, I do really need to move this. Gotta send the spies. Gotta get me that sweet, sweet steel. I don't have any. Okay, I have 40. Yes. The rat brings good luck. And I'm gonna end up slaughtering it anyway. Food is food. Rat, attack! Well, I mean, there's a cassowary trying to attack me. And it's trying to flank me for some reason. Oh, and you're like the one person I haven't given a sidearm either. Oh, God. Herbie, you get yourself to a bed. This thing will bleed out. Oh, there goes the rat. Okay, most of this doesn't have a heavy roof over it, so that's something I'll have to keep in mind. Where are you going? Ah. You know, there's plenty of chunks in here. Speaking of chunks, I would like these to go out of the way. Predefect construction ready for a bunch of random things. I'm guessing we're working in machining finally. Yep. And a boomalope self-tamed. No thank you. Go away, please. Hmm. Did they actually mine any of its steel yet? They did not. And a psychic drone. You guys want to maybe send a raid after me? This is getting really concerning. Yeah, I don't care enough. That's what we need. We need a throne room. I don't have anywhere to put a throne. I'll convert part of this into a throne room since it already has some nice tiles in it. I actually needed to be 1 block wider. Oops. I'm not comfortable with that boomalop being so close to my crops. Cheetah, really? Watch them trap bricks in there now. Of course, I had to say something. I'm fine with that heal root burning. You're just hurt by the cassowary still. We're doing okay in medicine now too, which is nice to see. We're doing pretty alright in components, which is nice to see as well. Herb is up early as per usual. I should probably make her schedule actually reflect her quick sleeper trait. Alrighty, though. That is probably going to be it for me today. Let's see who's live for me to raid. I hope you all had a great time here. We made pretty good progress today. We fully cleared out the Ancient Danger. We got electricity properly set up. We still have a lot of work to do on making our base. We still need a throne room, a bar, some guest beds. But we're making progress, and that's what's important. Alrighty. I'm gonna actually send you guys over to somebody else playing RimWorld. Let me check the channels real quick. This channel looks cool, so I'll send you guys over to them. But yeah, I hope you all had a great time here, Rock and Stone. Not gonna get me this time.